I'm gonna riff, ready? Hey, you're watching the Clockwork Chronicles here on Clockwork TV.
Respect.
Hey, you're watching the Pete Macy Show with your boy Pete Macy and my man Boogie.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you're just watching two cool dudes with a party too here on CTV. Take your shirts off, boys. So anyway, I don't think we have a name for it, but hey, I am the host, Pete Macy. It's my main man, Boogie.
Respect. Boogie lives.
Boogie. We're here at Clockwork. Let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit me.
So you're like kind of a local legend, a man about town. Even if people don't know you, I think they do because of the stickers you put over. Tell me about these Boogie Lives stickers. Just the whole concept. Boogie Lives. What's up?
I'm from the Bronx. So everyone in the Bronx, last name Boogie.
Boogie is the Bronx.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it could be Al Boogie, Mel Boogie, Ray Boogie, Jay Boogie. So I happen to be Jason. Too many Jay Boogies. A lot of them come from Queens. They're not Bronx dudes. So I'm like that. And then throughout time, it just became Boogie.
Yeah.
And there was a crackhead named Bird who we used to get 40s for us when we were like 16.
Sounds like a cool guy.
Oh, Bird was rad. So it was like a bunch of 16-year-olds giving and buying a crackhead a 40 and chilling with him. So he got locked up one day.
For buying drinks for minors, right?
Well, being a crackhead.
Doesn't matter why.
And years later, we were all 21, and we go back to our regular spots, and we see Bert Lives on everything. Bert Lives. I was like, he's alive. And I thought that was the sweetest way to tell people you love them and you're alive. So I started writing Boogie Lives on everything. And it blew up and got kind of big. And that's Boogie Lives.
Was Bert writing that himself, or is that just
Bird, right?
Yeah,
Bird. No, he never did that. We just saw that. He just wanted us to know he's okay and alive.
Interesting.
And out of debt.
All right. Well, hey,
respect.
good for Bird. I love it. Well, hey, listen. Here's the Bird, my man.
Love you, homie.
My man. Yeah, so there's another thing. People have been talking, man. You've been eating a lot of spaghetti lately.
Oh, yeah. Oh, forget about it.
What's the deal with the spaghetti?
I'm going to be on a freaking TV show if I keep eating spaghetti.
You love spaghetti?
So it's crazy. A Puerto Rican from the South Bronx that loves spaghetti so much.
When did you get hip to it? Because I feel like I've known you for at least 10 years now, and you weren't always into spaghetti.
Well, I was. It just wasn't, I was out.
You were out of that. You were a closeted spaghetti aficionado.
My mom always used to crack it and then throw it in there. I hated that.
Yeah.
And then when I found out you get it long, I was like, ooh.
It was a game changer, those long strands.
Hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me.
I remember one time when I was a kid, my grandmother was Italian. She always make spaghetti. And one time it was like me and my cousins, and they were pretty young. They were a little younger than I was. And to like make them happy, I guess my grandmother cut the spaghetti small, which she never did. And these kids fucking flipped out. Yeah. They were unhappy about the cut spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
They were crying. My poor grandma felt so bad making kids cry because the spaghetti was cut.
People do that. I see them, they cut it, they make it small. It's disrespect to spaghetti,
It is disrespectful to spaghetti.
Don't have to do that.
You you get a specific place you go for it, you make it at home?
It used to be Remedy Diner.
Yeah.
Until it was $25 a plate. And spaghetti's not $25 a plate spaghetti. I get a lot,
$25 can buy a lot of spaghetti at Key Foods. You know what I'm saying? I took a fucking 20 pounds.
But don't make me do that. You're going to me over.
Facts are facts, brother.
Oh, forget about it. I got a Cuban lady that makes me spaghetti now. Forget about it. It's the best thing in the world.
I love it. I asked her about it.
Yeah.
She came to Strangeville one day, and I was like, what's up, man? Boogie eating on spaghetti. She's like, I love it. I just make it easy on me. I just make a giant pot of spaghetti. He's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy.
There you go. Keep it easy, It's a pain in the ass, but you do it for the love.
I love it. Well, let's move on here to some other topic. You're born and bred New Yorker, right? From the Bronx. You were just
born and raised
with the birds.
Born in Bellevue.
You lived through that mythical time, New York in the 90s.
Oh, it was the whole 80s, man.
I know. But then, you and I are the same age. So in the 90s, when you came to New York, you were probably like a teenager,
Oh, yeah.
doing all that bad stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I remember when the avenues A, B, C, D meant something.
Yeah. A, you're all right.
Oh, no. Adventurous.
Okay.
Be bold, see crazy, be dead.
Yeah. Is that true?
It was. I mean, like, me and my homie, we would sit on Avenue D and on payphones. You don't even see that anymore. We'd sit on top of a payphone, eating chicken wings and throwing the bones in the middle of the street.
So you were the people killing people. You weren't dead.
We were, either you were a punk or a drug addict. But we happened to be the punks.
That's good. So is it as mythical as people say? People look back on that time like, oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some shit, but you ain't gonna, if you ain't looking for it, you ain't gonna get it.
That's fair. Was it like the movie Kids? Have you seen the movie Kids?
I was that movie Kids.
That was you were probably in that movie.
Well, all of them were my homies, but Harold was Harold, and they all had their real names for the most part.
You know what my favorite guy in that movie was? The guy with the skateboard and no legs on the subway?
Oh, yeah, that guy. I've seen him before.
I have no legs guy?
Yeah, he didn't have a skateboard when I saw him.
that was Hollywood.
Well, he eventually got one.
Oh, okay.
It was just sad. I remember him. I was sitting on chair with my dad and chicken a big can. It made me a little, it broke my heart,
Well, yeah, it's not.
But it makes a little kid think questions.
See, now you make me feel bad for saying he's my favorite guy in the movie.
Hey, well, he's a legend, I doubt he's still alive.
There weren't a lot of good people in that movie,
Legends, it's a good one in New York.
Unless you were in that movie, please don't come after me.
It coined that youth, I mean, everything back then was 40s and hanging out and shit like that. It wasn't going out to bars. It was just, none of us could. It was just like, let's crack a 40 and meet up, and we were like 30 homies.
I lived through the 90s too, just not New York. People in New York seem to think that's the only place there was teenagers in the 90s. We had teenagers in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. We did stuff.
What was it like over there?
It was easy. It was fun. It was, well, the thing was, I grew up in Massachusetts, and all the kids I grew up with were like kind of jocks, They liked to play basketball after school.
Athletes.
Which is fine. But that was not for me. And I always played guitar and wanted to be in bands and stuff. So when I went to high school, I didn't go to the public high school. I went to a different high school in my hometown, so there was kids from all over. And I started meeting all these kids from Rhode Island, because where I'm from, borders Rhode Island. So I started meeting these kids who were skateboarders and surfers, they played music. And so I used to hang out with all of them, and I was just like, man, this is it. I figured it out.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
Did you high school, public high school?
It was a private high school, but it was like, here's $10, let me get my learn on. It wasn't like,
well, how about this? Was there segregated tables, like metalheads here, jocks here, punkers there?
It was segregated, but not necessarily by that, because it was a kind of a small school, so there weren't that many punk rockers or metalheads or stuff. Oh shit! Look at that, drinking that Genesee cream. Not a female, sorry, Jenny Lager. We'll get to that in a second. So it was I made friends with this kid Andrew. He's my best friend in high school, and it was just basically us. And then kids in our class didn't really understand us, so they thought we were weird. And then once we became sophomores or juniors, and freshmen came in, and then by that point it was beyond Nirvana. I probably Green Day at that point.
Right.
So they thought wow, these are these kids. They got long hair. Not that we looked at Green Day, and they'd be like, these guys got long hair. They're in a band. The young kids thought we were cool. So the only thing I remember about the kids in our class, they were they were a different kind of jock. They were that kind of we wear khaki shorts and play lacrosse jock. It wasn't like the football captain putting your head in the toilet.
I was wondering what that was. I saw guys with the nets. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys like that. And one time they were just messing with us, just because for whatever reason, that's just what they did. And they started throwing stuff at us. And at one point they threw an open tube of cookie dough. My friend Andrew stood up and took a chair and just threw a fucking chair across the cafeteria and landed on the table. And that was it. We gained some respect that day. They didn't mess with us after that.
Respect.
It was the craziest fucking thing in the world. Little pivot here. I heard we got this Genesee very popular beer in our bars. Have you noticed people can't pronounce it?
Oh yeah, all day. Can I have a Genesis?
Genesis?
Can I have a Guinness?
Guinness is the worst one, because we also have Guinness.
I was like, do you want a Guinness? Because that's not part of the deal.
Yeah, and people get mad as fuck when you're like, you want Genesee or Guinness? Because sometimes, half the time, they're like, oh shit, whatever the $6 beer and shot deal is. I was like, cool, that's why I asked. And some people are like, I want a Guinness, that's why I said it. Yeah. Which is fair.
Okay, I've seen that happen. I try and give them a little now. It's like, you want Genesee?
Yeah.
1878.
Yeah, I feel like
it's a 147-year-old recipe, New York's, first brewery. Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
The good stuff.
That's what I want to give you. you want, and you're gonna love it because I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I made a short video for Instagram just talking about how people can never pronounce it, and I was like, it's cool, pronounce it however you want, we'll figure it out. And the Genesee Instagram page reposted it. We went viral with that one.
It's like Utz.
Utz chips. Utz. Utz. Give me the Utzy.
Uzi.
It is Utz though, right? I'm always saying Utz.
It's Utz. I believe it's Utz.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh man. So you are one of the I'm not the only guy, but you've worked at all 3 bars so far, right? You've worked at Clockwork, done some shifts at Strangeos.
So far, yeah.
And you've been at Linden lately.
Oh yeah.
You like that?
Love it.
It's nice. It's good to mix it up.
Those homies, good homies, low homies, man. I love the people. When it comes down to it, I love to meet new people and see new people and see old friends and that's what my whole day is about. I want to see old friends, make some new friends, and when I go home, I check my Instagram, be like, pow, find new friends. I remember this motherfucker, and then we post some pictures, and I see pictures of us, and I'm like, oh, that dude was fucking rad. And you know what it is? It's like a New Yorker, and I've said it before, but you just go outside, see some old friends, make some new friends, and the new friend might be your best friend.
You never know.
For that day. And you never see them again.
That happens all the time.
Because they're like, I'm going back to Germany. I'm going back to, fucking wherever. Sorry, should we not say F? Or?
I think we can F. Not us, but maybe us.
Yeah, but and they're like, I'm going back to, London, China, Japan, wherever. And it's like, okay, well, you're my best friend today, man. We talked about, like, skating and maybe tattoos, punk rock, and, just hardcore shows and just everything. And we just made great friends for that one day. And then you just got to let it go. Be like, God bless you. Be on your way, man. Love you. Hope to see you again.
I mean, that's the job, right?
Instagram.
Yeah, get on Instagram. I mean, sometimes I go through my Instagram, like, who are these people? And it's just people that came to the bar once. And
I get that all the time. I was like, I don't know you.
And sometimes it's like, fuck, man, my feed's clogged with people I don't know. But then it's like, that's kind of cool, though. Like, you make these connections, and sometimes they come back to the bar, sometimes they don't. I like when people come in, they're like, yo, Pete, remember me? And I'm like,
my favorite.
No, they're like, I was here once, like, a year and a half ago. It was awesome. I was like, look, man, I believe you. And I always tell people, and this is the truth, too. Like, this isn't like a cover. Like, if you come to the bar, and we have a great time, and I give you a high five, I'll probably forget you. You come to the bar and do some bullshit, I will never fucking forget your face. So if you come in and I don't know who you are, it's a good thing.
I saw a guy back here.
Back here?
I probably shouldn't talk about it. We're going to...
Just go for it.
Okay, so there was like cushions here. And a lady brings me up and goes, hey, there's a guy who's like jerking off back there. I was like, okay. And then
maybe we'll edit this.
Decided to him out. And then he comes back a week later. He goes, hey, remember me? I was like, yeah, I do remember you. Get up.
That's the thing. Like back in my day, 86 meant something. Motherfuckers, hey, am I still 86? Why wouldn't you be 86? You're still an idiot.
86 means something to me.
Yeah. And these people.
86.
It's been 6 months. Yeah.
GCFOH.
Yeah. Motherfucker, there are a million bars in York. Don't come to this one. You got 999,999 more to go to. Fuck off.
You get that. Yeah.
I know, but it turns out they don't want me in those bars either, so I gotta come back here and start fresh.
I just wonder, those people that are 86.
Yeah.
From every bar.
Everywhere. I remember going to Double Down, they have it pretty open, but I remember going to the library and being like, can I see your 86 list? And they're like, no, but we'll read it off to you. I was like, yeah, they're top 5 people, 86 are from here, all our bars. I won't name their names, but they're actually kind of like legendary. To be that awful, you were known.
They're like, oh, you got him too.
Yeah, okay, okay, no problem.
Oh, well, those people on the 86 list are dead already.
Yeah, well, I don't want their fucking ghost in here either. So
yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I don't.
I'd be haunted by these cocksuckers.
Can I tell you that? I do want to say something about that. Like, be careful how you dress. When you wake up in the morning and you want to be like, I want to wear my shirt.
My man wore shirt. I'm looking sharp.
I'm wearing Crocs today. It's not a popular shoe, but
it is.
And if I die, they'll be like, there's a ghost in the back wearing blue ass Crocs. And what the fuck kind of son of a duke.
We don't want that. Yeah, that'd be bad.
You seen that bowheaded ghost with the Crocs in the basement? What if he's son of a bitch? They be talking about menudo too much.
Yeah. I have noticed, talking about these people that you met and having their best friend for a day, you do have an interesting rapport with customers. You draw them in. People they'll come into strangers. Hey, you know Boogie? It's like, yes, I know Boogie. He's a really good friend of mine. But
that's the thing. It's very important to me when a customer comes in. I want them to first of all feel like I'm like, hey, what's up? I know because for the most part, I've been to a bar where I didn't know anybody.
Of course.
And in Philadelphia or I travel a lot. We're on tour. And you did too, but.
Yeah.
When you sit in a bar, you just don't know anyone. You're just sitting there for like an hour, and no one's talking to you. And you're like, oh man. But so I fix that. When they come in here, I'm like, hey, what's up? Where'd you come from? What are you up to today? Have you ever heard of it? Have you tried these? You're gonna like it because I like it a lot. You're gonna love it. And then so you chat with them and ask them about like, hey, what kind of music you into? You skateboard? You got that? Oh, I saw you have that. What's up? You got that? So let's go.
Yeah.
And then
it sets a vibe, as they used to say.
You can flow with anyone. Put like this. I'm the kind of guy you put me in the middle of the desert with a bottle of whiskey, a pack of cigarettes, and I'll chill with whoever's in front of me.
You'll be hanging out.
Like, hey,
cactus,
another
camel,
another person. What's up?
That's true. That is true. I find as I get older, and especially now that I stopped drinking, sometimes it is hard to put that face on. Sometimes you're at work and you're like, this motherfucker, I'm not. My favorite customers are the guys that come in and drink silently by themselves some days.
I kind of feel bad for those guys because sometimes I see them and it'll be me and three friends. I'm like, and I'll make a name. I'm like, hey, Steve, or Bill, or Anthony. Hey, somebody.
And when he says that, you will make a name even if you don't know their name.
No, I'll be like, hey, I'll make you a name. Hey, Bill, come here.
My name's not Bill.
And I'll make up their names. This is Stacy and Tina and Freddie.
Those aren't our names.
Come hang out.
Come out, bitch.
I'm like, yeah, we'll hang out. And then, so now they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
And I don't have to talk to them.
Yeah, people like that.
So I can still go on with the rest of my business. But, keeping this for that. Hey, you good? Ready? Everyone's ready? Because we're going to party in like 5 minutes. And be like, what happened in 5 minutes?
Well, you're going to love it.
Oh, this is my favorite thing. You're gonna love it.
That's good. It's like that. It's that line of that Replacement song. Everybody wants to feel special here.
Oh well.
Everybody wants to be part of it.
To me, you are. Why you're here?
Huh.
You're my best friend for 5 minutes.
That is true.
And I act like I'm like, how you been, man? What's going on? And if I don't know you, I'll make a story and be like, hey, so are you still going to karate school? And then they start laughing.
Yeah, turn your arguments on.
Like, you still racing BMX? And they're like, yeah.
That is true.
Like,
our stuff used to overlap a lot. I used to do Saturday mornings, then you do Saturday like happy hour, and I would hang out there. And of course the Tuesday night drinking club where I would DJ and you would bartend.
That was legendary.
That was next level stuff. That was a lot of fun.
I remember one of my favorite nights of my life was with you. You were.
There's a lot. I can say a lot of stories about
I was
nights.
bartending, you were DJing.
Yeah.
It was a very slow night.
Yes.
And it was an older couple, maybe, I don't know, probably 50s or something. You pull out a guitar and work the solo for White Lion. And for that 2-3 minutes, I swore I was at a White Lion concert. And so did they, and we were just hypnotized, and everyone's mouth looked like dropped. And I'm like, yes. And then it went back to business.
Yeah, I remember that night. Because I remember it was a night that on paper should have been awful because there was nobody there. It was like you, me, and like that couple, and Kem was here. Well, for sure. But like you told me to bring a guitar, so I was playing along to the songs we were playing. I had a little amp. Kem was taking videos. Everyone had a good time.
But here's the important part. That's the vibe about this bar.
Right.
Like it don't matter what's going on anywhere else. This is like, if you end up in here, you're going to definitely get something rad happen. It's like, excuse me. Tight.
Hey, listen, that's that Genesee magic, you know?
But you're definitely going to get something rad. You're going to have a memory that's going to scar you for life in the best way. People are like, yo, I went to New York and I met this fucking dude named Booger.
Booger. You don't know Booger?
I had this fucking dude named...
The big guy's got born to chill tattooed on his head, I believe. It's a typo.
Yeah, head tattoos, and he was chilling, and we just had a fucking hell of a fucking awesome time. And that's the thing, is like, when I come home from my shift, just like, how's the shift? It was like, awesome. It was awesome. I had an awesome time. Met a lot of awesome people.
Every day's an awesome
well,
day when you're working.
I'm all about that. I just want to meet people. And
what's a day in the life of Boogie if you're not working?
If I'm not working.
Day off.
On a day off.
You can do whatever you want. Or maybe you are working. It's like, what do you do? Like,
I wake up as late as I possibly can.
Yeah, it's good.
Start going through Grubhub and looking what kind of spaghetti I can get.
Yeah. You mix it up. You don't have a go-to spot?
And then once in a while, no, it don't matter. But once in a while, then I'll go to Instagram, see, or we have a little friends list.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I'm here, I'm there, and whatever, or whatever bartenders are working that Jess and I want to see. And we're like, you want to go visit that motherfucker? Let's go visit that motherfucker. Let's go over there. And so we'll have a beer shot and go over there, and then, handle a couple of things, Egyptian musk, get some deodorant, and then a little
I like
laundry.
the Egyptian musk, yeah.
And then, towards the end of the night, I'm just like, you want maybe a nightcap? So I'll put on a cowboy hat and a leather vest, and I go to Doc Holliday's, and I'll start acting all southern. And like, where you from? I was like, from the South. And they go, where in the South? I was like, South Bronx. And they're like, oh, that is a very South Bronx thing to be doing. Like if you went into Warriors.
Yeah. Well, they were from the Bronx, right? At least one of them was.
Well,
they were out, but there had to be a Bronx Warrior gang.
They met in the Bronx.
Yeah. Can you dig that?
Can you dig it?
Did I see you at a rodeo taking your shirt off once?
Oh, yeah. I went to a rodeo. Yeah, I loved it.
Was it your first rodeo?
It was my first rodeo.
So now you can literally tell people it's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, I went to a rodeo, and it was Madison Square Garden.
Was it crowded? I feel like it wasn't.
It was, every seat was packed.
Really?
I mean, everyone had a cowboy hat, and I'm sitting there, and they do that screen when they show the kissing couples, things like that. So I took my shirt off, and I was like, oh, what's up? Look at this. And,
were you on camera, or were you just trying to get on camera?
I was trying to get on camera.
Yeah.
No one they didn't really want to see old fat Boogie on there.
They fucked up. You could have gone viral. Remember that kid, the Marlins kid? He picked a shirt and started doing this shit? It's like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
I wonder what he's up to now.
A Cuban kid, though.
Yeah. I was on the Jumbotron at Yankee Stadium once.
I saw you at WrestleMania with your shirt off.
No, I did. I went to
not your shirt off. You had a big sign, the Pete, with an arrow pointing down.
That was one of the best nights of my life, man. That was a long time ago. That was like 2002-ish? 2000? I don't know, but it's when I was in college. And it was at the Providence Civic Center. Then the Dunkin' Donuts Coliseum, or whatever it was called.
So I do gotta say, you are the Guinness Book of World Record best guitar player I've ever met in my life.
Well, I like...
You are so badass. I see everything you do, and you know exactly what you're doing. Nothing's... I'd never hear a mistake or oops. But
you don't see the outtakes.
But you shred.
Well, I appreciate it.
I've seen you do it live.
Listen, this butt is for sitting, not for kissing, but I appreciate it. Yeah, because when I bartend or anything, I like to play air drums. When the jams come on.
Oh, I noticed that.
I'm always playing air drums. So customers was like, "Oh, you must be a drummer." I was like, "Oh no, I'm terrible at drums." And they're like, "Do you play anything?" I was like, "I play guitar, and I'm good." And it was always a weird thing to say, but I'm like, "Listen, I'm not, I got no ego about anything in my life. I'm not proud of anything, but I can play guitar a little bit."
You are. I've never seen anyone better. You're badass. But and other than that, like. I remember one day we had a staff meeting and you came in, and Anna Ace still work here, or should we not say her name? Or
no problem, Anna Ace.
Dominican girl came in here.
Welcome alumni of the Clockwork, the Frank Scotto
and Macy
family.
Was more tan than Dominican girl.
Wait a second.
I was like, how are you so tan? He goes, I'm standing on stage on, what was that, Summerfest?
Oh, I did the Warped Tour.
Yeah, so he's on Warped Tour.
Yeah.
And 90-something degree weather.
Yeah.
Hours and hours a day, just ripping and shredding.
Yeah, because the Warped Tour...
I'm Puerto Rican, he came back more tan than me. I was like,
That
You
would,
move kind of like, how the hell did you do that? You know,
that's true. That was 2017, and yeah, the Warped Tour was like the set times were short. You'd only play for like 25 minutes, half an hour in the blazing heat in the middle of the day. So you'd have 23 and a half hours to do nothing, and there's no backstage. Really, they'd have tents set up, and there'd be like catering and stuff. So you're outside all day long.
oh man, it's gotta be fucking something else, huh?
I remember Las Vegas was temperature-wise the worst, and the stage was set up basically on like a parking lot, so that just the asphalt. It had to be like 120 degrees. It was unbearable. But where we played, essentially, like there's a stage, a little area for the crowd, and this giant swimming pool. It was at the Hard Rock Casino Hotel, and so the whole crowd was like in the pool. And then after your set, you could watch bands in the pool. It was awesome. Municipal Waste started some sort of like pool mosh pit, which I didn't think you could do. It was awesome.
Oh, circle.
Yeah, it's like a circle pit. And I was like, no, I'm too old for this. I don't want to do that.
You ever have people that just recognize you on the street and be like, oh shit, you're a Valiant Thor?
I had it more when I was an early man. Early men were bigger in New York than Valiant Thor is. And I'm a little, what happens, it was always funny because when I was an early man, people remember them as a two-piece, which they briefly were. So I would just like meet people like, oh yeah, I saw you then when they played here in like 2006 as a two-piece. I was like, no, I was here. I played that show. And they're like, no, I remember. I was a two-piece. I was like, I was fucking here. What are you talking about? Like, I did it. I'd been in the band. And then in VT and Valiant Thor, I replaced a guy who has a very similar look to me or I to him. Both have kind of like long brown hair and a beard. So by that point, people were like, I remember seeing you play that show in 2014 on top of a mountain. And I stopped correcting people. So I was like, oh yeah, that was me. That mountain show. Woo! That was a good one, but that wasn't me. But not so much. When I was an early man, a little bit more. It was a little more of a Lower East Side known band. I was a younger man back then. It was a fun time.
I don't want to switch it on you, but I am curious.
Yeah, switch it up.
How old were you when you realized that the guitar was yours?
It's funny. I was thinking about that the other day. I think I started. I don't remember. I remember getting my first guitar. I don't remember how old I was.
How old were you when you wanted one?
Probably. I was already playing by the time I was in 5th grade because I remember the 5th grade
wanted one.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe like 3rd grade. However, what are you holding?
So how old were you when you got one?
Probably 8 or 9. I got one of them Toys R Us guitars.
I saw that with the amp in it.
Yeah, it had a built-in amp. I got it for Christmas.
Rad, man. I know we're the same age. I wanted that.
Terminator. Sonics.
I really wanted that.
Yeah, I still have it, but it's all messed up. I take it apart. Like you're a kid, you take shit apart. Like you're gonna figure out how to put it back together, and then you're like, oh, it's broken. I don't know how to put it back together at all.
I had the one that had buttons on it, and already had it was a Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Oh, with the Hot Licks. Yeah. That's what I had. I had a Hot Licks.
Yeah, it's funny.
And once I realized it wasn't a real guitar, I smashed it.
That guitar was like a thing of like people of our vintage, of our age. I remember when I posted a picture of me as a kid with one, a lot of people came out of the woodwork like, yeah, I had that guitar. I wanted that guitar so bad. Oh my God, they had an amp built in. But I remember, I was thinking the other day, I remember a time, I think I started taking lessons when I was like 9 or 10 maybe. But I just, even when I started, I just always knew, it wasn't like, I meet people and they're like, I started, I gave up at this. Like that was never like, I just always wanted to play guitar. So I remember being a kid, I remember talking to my sister and my older cousin. I was like, I think maybe we'll get like a 12 string, maybe we'll get this, maybe we'll get that. And just like started laughing at me, like, hey man, why don't you learn to play guitar first? Like, you you can't play guitar, right? But that it never occurred to me that I wouldn't at one point play guitar. So it's just something I've always liked.
So were you classically trained? Like, can you read music or?
Not anymore, but I could. Yeah, I used to when I was. Was
guitar the only one, or was there another instrument that you also?
When I was in, I think it was either 3rd grade or 4th grade, but like they started like introducing music into the school, so I started playing violin.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so I played violin for a couple of years.
Was that before or?
Yeah, it was before. And then so I knew, and I remember when I started.
So you learned chords from violin?
Well, you don't play chords on violin, but I learned to read music.
Yes.
And so when I started taking guitar lessons, I could already read music. And I think I played violin until about the 6th grade. And I already played guitar at that point. There was overlap, and then I just stopped playing violin. And I moved to drums.
All right,
because there was like the school orchestra and the school band. And
I do gotta say one thing. It takes a certain kind of parent to have a kid that can have a drum set.
Yeah.
Like, fucking get one. Yeah, fucking rock out, dude. Go nuts.
Drum sets are a lot. Yeah. It takes a certain personality to be a drummer. I think that, but that might have something to do with it. Just parents who are like, this kid needs something. This kid's nuts. Get him a drum set. If he wants a drum set, fine. Go make some friends. Go hit those things. Get out of here.
Well, not taking you shine on, but
shine on.
I had one Christmas. I had 2 drum kits, and my mom put them together. So it was like, Mickey Mouse and then something else.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was like 2 bass pedals and all. I had cymbals behind me, and I went nuts for 2 or 3 days. Came back home from school, everything was gone. I was like, it's like fucking John.
Yeah, what happened?
Like,
rock too hard?
Your dad was like,
they are loud,
we too got old, motherfucker.
Yeah. See, I got the short end of the stick because when I joined the school band, it was like the saxophone section and they had this. So I was like the drummer, but there's already drummers. Yeah. And so it's like one guy hitting the bass drum, boom. Yeah. And one guy with the snare. So I was like the auxiliary. I would like hit the triangle or like shake the sleigh bells in school
I'm
at the Christmas concert.
Sorry, I'll make it real snappy.
I just said.
I was a trombone guy.
Really?
Yeah.
You play trombone?
That's why I like the sky so much. I had a mouthpiece, and that was it. I tried 3 years trombone, that was it.
You still play?
As you can say. No, I can't. I remember some positions, and no.
I think you're a ska guy.
No interest.
All right. You still like ska, though?
I love ska. My whole heart.
It's too happy sometimes, though.
Oh, well, there's sad ska, but, there's also, there's something for everybody, man.
You know what ruined ska for me? I was in a ska band once.
I did not know.
Yeah, when I was 16.
Wait.
We had to get a dumb name and everything.
Oh, we were talking about that. Tell me what.
All ska bands have to have a horrible name.
Yeah.
We were called Skankenstein. I'm serious.
Well, that wasn't in my horoscope.
I swear. We were pretty good. We had a horn section and stuff. Wore suits.
My first band was called Wild Stallions. Like Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
It was like Wild Stallions. And it was a hardcore band. Only a drummer and me and guitar both did vocals.
Sounds alright.
And our first songs were like answer machine messages. Like, leave a message after the beat. Take it back to you soon as possibly. If not, you get shot in your face. Motherfucker, you feel the pain.
Sounds alright.
It was badass.
Yeah, it's the Wild Stallions.
So I'm fucking blank now. We're gonna clean up all this shit.
Yeah, we got a guy for that, don't worry.
Yeah, we got a guy for that. Oh,
I'm the guy.
Fucking Macy. I fucking love this dude.
Did you like New York hardcore? Was that you like part of that scene at all?
It started, I was raised with country music.
You do like country music?
I love country music. I was raised with country music.
Really?
I mean, my dad's a cowboy and just raised on country my whole life. And then, in high school, I got into Guns N' Roses, Megadeth,
Yeah.
Traditional fucking 80s.
Did you like Nirvana?
Metal stuff. When it came out, I really did.
Yeah, they were a big deal when they came out.
But then I got into oi and punk but in Nirvana days, I got into oi, punk, and I kind of really found my groove. And
Boogie got his groove back.
But to this day, like I'll be taking a shower listening to fucking Bee Gees, and it can be anything. Like I like. It goes from Italian opera to, anything really. Just. Your playlists are wild. You play. I'll get down with damn near almost anything.
You watch like America's Got Talent. You find I'll play ukulele, but yo, Macy, check this out. This guy's playing the ukulele.
What's his name? Love Vanderwall. Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, actually, yeah, like, I love every damn song she ever did.
Yeah.
That girl's amazing. But
she's still around, you know?
Yeah, but
kids grow up, you know.
Kids grow up, exactly. Yeah.
That sounded fucked up. That's not what I meant. I meant just,
there's
a certain cute charm about a little kid playing and singing.
She doesn't do that style of music anymore. Like,
okay.
No, she's more like, like a poppy little
Oh yeah.
You know how musicians are now. Like, look at my ass, I'm wearing a thong and I'm on TV. And
I do like pop music. That's what the Tuesday nights would devolve into. It'd be like punk rock, heavy metal till 2 a.m. And then we got a little loose. Yeah, play all the pop hits of the 80s a lot of times.
All right, one question for you.
Hit me.
And I don't think I've ever asked you this, but okay. Prince or Michael Jackson?
People have asked me that a lot. To me, I don't think they're like, to me they're not like one or the other, you know? Because like, you got Prince.
Like, to me, it's Elvis or the Beatles.
And even that, I mean, that's like, you know, different eras. Solo artist versus a band. A guy who sang people's songs, they wrote their own songs, they're all different. So when people are like, you know, I know Michael Jackson and Prince were like two big stars at the same time. But to me, like, Prince is like this like all-star, unbelievable musician.
Well, he plays everything.
Plays everything, produces everything, dresses kind of funny, you know, made Purple Rain. I love Prince. And then you got Michael Jackson, who's like an entertainer, the likes of which we hadn't seen in the world. But, you know, the music was cool. It was good music, but it wasn't quite as like, you know, when you listen to Prince, you're like, God damn, this guy's a genius. It was Michael Jackson, like, this guy is entertaining me. Like, to me, it's very different. So if I had to choose, I would still go Michael Jackson. The man was a phenomenon.
Fuck yeah,
dude was a phenomenon.
Team Michael all day.
Nothing against Prince.
My heart.
I like Prince. He got a little too weird. He got too weird with the sex stuff sometimes. You know, humping the stage and shit.
Licking the sidewalk, humping the floor.
Yeah, not that Michael Jackson wasn't doing this shit, but who knows, God knows what else. But Michael Jackson, come on.
Elvis and the Beatles.
I mean, so that's even more different because the Beatles, you know, it's because like people are always like, ah, man, fuck the Beatles.
They had a left-handed dude.
That's why, right?
All right.
But also, like, they invented the concept of being a band. So if you like any band, you got to give it to the Beatles. But I got to admit, I do love Elvis. But the Elvis I like is the fat '70s Las Vegas. That's my guy. I'll take that above the Beatles any day.
All right.
Yeah.
First boy band.
Who was the first boy band?
What do you think?
It was the Monkees, right?
A lot of people say it was Menudo.
Okay.
But I say it was Jackson 5.
Jackson 5. See, what? Because
they were all boys.
They're boys.
Years before Menudo.
Yeah, they were definitely before Menudo. Yeah, they're singing, dancing. Because I was going to say the Monkees because there were four guys put together.
Before Jackson 5.
Well, the Monkees were. Well, were they?
They weren't boys.
That's true. They were men.
Yeah. I think Jackson 5.
But actually, the Jackson 5 came out.
There were boy bands before that. They just didn't really get popularized. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can go back to like those doo-wop groups in the 50s.
Yeah,
but as far as like, no, maybe it is a Jackson 5. I've never thought about it before. We're gonna get a bunch of angry comments from former boy banders of the 50s.
Hit me.
But yeah, maybe it was a Jackson 5. You know, because they were around the 60s. You know, they had that boy band stuff, catchy music, dance moves. Girls could pick their favorite. Obviously, Michael. Maybe Jermaine. I'm a Tito guy.
And should we brush up on some of our locals?
Sure.
Okay, so
wait, you're gonna have me choose between like local people?
No, I'm
Dimitri or Joey?
I'm not.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, but I'm talking about like our bar locals.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we got this one guy, and I know you know who he is.
Okay.
Earl.
Yeah, Earl.
The day I met Earl, I was talking to some barbershop guy over there. The guy comes up, he's like, yo, what up? What up? I took that as a threat. I was like,
well, yeah.
Back the fuck up.
The guy comes up with a fist.
Next thing you know, he's the sweetest guy in the world. You just see him every day. Just Earl. Everyone knows Earl.
I love Earl, yeah.
But, you know, Mr. Rogers, who are the people in the neighborhood that you see each day?
Yeah.
But there's so many of them that...
Yeah, there's a crew of characters for sure. Inside this bar, outside this bar, Lower East Side in general, this area specifically.
We definitely have a crew of characters.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say the more I'm not removed from Clockwork, because we have 3 bars. There's Clockwork, Linden, and Strange. I've been at Strange mostly for the last couple of years, so I'm kind of removed from the scene. So there are people that annoyed the fuck out of me. That now I'm like, that guy's, I'm going to get the warm fuzzies when you think about him. But they are annoying. But not Earl.
Well, how about this? You got like you have a regular, you know, like everything about him. You know, like, oh, this guy, his dad died, and this and that, and fucking rock and roll out, and
I generally know.
But you don't know that fucking name to save your life. It's like, who the fuck is your fucking name again?
Yes, because I've gotten kind of bad with names. To the point where it's like, I don't want to know your name because I'll just forget it. So there are people who at this point it's like, man, I can't even. I feel bad asking you your name because we've been, serving each other and being, hanging out as customer bartender for 6 months to a year. I don't know. When they pay with their credit card, it's like,
oh, there you go.
Or someone else comes in and is like, hey, this is my buddy Boogie, and your name, and you, what's your name, family? It's Billy, of course.
Oh, we do that shit all the time. Like, as bartenders, we're like, hey, friend. How you doing?
What's up?
What?
Yeah, what's up?
You were good?
I have been told by someone that if I refer to you, if you're a customer and I say my man, I don't like you. Hey, my man, you want to just take care of this and maybe go on your way? Hey, my man, you mind keeping it down a little?
No, I'll make it clear. I'll say your ass. Fill that out, ass. You see how it says TIP?
Yeah. To ensure proper service.
Fill it out, ass.
Yeah, you're bigger than I am. You're more intimidating than I am.
Nah, it ain't about intimidating nobody. It's like do the right thing.
Ass. Remember the time we stole a guy's car and didn't know it?
Oh my goodness.
We can probably tell that story.
Holy shit. Shall we? Yes.
Yeah, because there was a guy, he was in here, and he was kind of weird, but kind of normal. Was he just drinking water, or he wanted to come in after?
Let's get story straight.
Yeah.
I was bartending. Yeah. You were...
I was DJing.
You were DJing.
Yeah.
Some guy would just stop in front with his car parked crooked for hours.
Yeah.
And just watching. And then last call, he comes in and asks for water.
Mm-hmm.
And then acts like he's going to hang around. I was like, nah, you got to go, homie.
Yeah, we don't want you hanging around.
So we did the money,
water while we did the
books, did the bank, we stocked everything, ready to go, get the fuck out of here. And then homies, we go outside, he's still there. And he's like, yo, help me push my car across the street so I don't get a ticket.
Yeah, my car won't start. You guys mind pushing it for me?
Yeah, guess what? We're good boys. We got no problem in our heart. And we're like, yo, let me help you out. Like, we push it and he goes, keep going.
Yeah, he's facing, we're on Essex Street facing Delancey and then Houston further. So we start pushing it to the corner of Hester, I guess. And he's like, one more block.
Yeah. And we went
he went a few blocks.
We went to Grand Street. And then Macy looks at me and goes, are we stealing the car? I was like, I think we are.
I think we're stealing a car.
And guess what? It was there for like 3 months.
Yeah, we kept it. We're like, hey man, we've moved this car 3 blocks.
And our fingerprints over there.
Yeah, it's like 5:36 in the morning. We're good.
Years later, the cops came in here and they're like, over some bullshit claim. They're like, I heard you guys playing. I was like, you want something real to worry about? That car over there is stolen. Go over there, go grab a stick and play with some shit, because that's what you're going to deal with. Like, ain't nothing to play with over here. Go over there.
That's true.
They removed it.
Yeah, all right.
Lord of mercy, Macy and I stole the car once.
Yeah.
By mistake.
Oops.
But
nobody's nerfing. We're just trying to help.
What's that saying they say? It's like, good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, no good deed goes unpunished.
Or,
we're trying to help this motherfucker. We get arrested for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, well, no, there's another one. There's
The road to hell is paved with good intentions?
That's the one I was thinking. The road to hell is paved with good. We just wanted to help the guy.
Thought we're being a nice guy.
Yeah, and we ended up stealing some fucking car.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin says, DTA, don't trust anybody. DTA.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Have you noticed there was a New York Times, Darren sent it to the staff, but there was a New York Times article talking about the new culture of like not opening tabs, tapping your phone every round.
Oh, I hate that.
People have been asking me, people who don't bartend have been asking me about it. I don't mind. Okay, so let's say there's a group
I mind.
Let's say there's a group of 4 people.
Yeah.
And they're each going to buy a round. So some guy's like, hey, give me 4 beers, 4 shots. I'm just going to close out. Fucking fine. No problem. But if these 4 people individually are like, I just want a bud and a whiskey and just close me out. And the next guy's like, I also want a bud and whiskey and close me out. Oh, bud and whiskey sounds good. And close me out. And then they do it again. It's like, brother, you guys need to figure out how life works. This isn't happening. I'm not bringing up 4 people 4 times in a row for 4 drinks. Fucking 4 times in a row. Figure it out. Everyone get around. we'll be fine. If not, this is not how life works. I'm sorry. I don't care what they told you on TikTok.
That pissed me off. But I can't think of one bartender that wouldn't piss off.
It's a piss offable offense. It's not like a moody thing. It's like, that's stupid. That's not how bars work. And bars have changed.
No, I had a guy. He's like, close it up after every tap. I was like, why do you want to do that? He goes,
Just start a tab.
because I'm scared I'm going to leave it.
Well, that's on you, bro.
Ain't gonna fucking leave. Don't fucking leave that.
Be a man. Don't drink that much. Figure it out. Get your life in order. Don't forget your credit card. And if you do, just come back for it tomorrow. We're not going to eat it. We're not going to buy a fucking car with it.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, what am I going to do with that?
What the fuck do I want your card for? You strike me as a guy with bad credit, sir. Sir? Declined? I want your declined ass out of here.
Oh, forget about it. Oh, my favorite is swipe, decline.
Try it again.
Decline. I'm like, this is the third fucking strike.
Yeah.
I'm not running again.
Yeah, you need to figure it out. And that's why I don't like tapping the phone. When it works, but 9 times out of 10, ooh, tap again, phone is locked, oops, this shit. So it's like, I remember this one guy was like, hey man, you're fucking, I got so frustrated. I was like, busy, people are waiting. I was like, hey man, this phone shit ain't working. Just you got a credit card? You got cash? Oh, here's my phone. You're a grown ass adult in New York City, going to a bar, and you ain't got no money, no credit card. All you got is your fucking stupid phone. I got bad news for you, man. You just, maybe life isn't for you.
I'm all out of love.
yeah.
So lost without you.
Yeah, I know I'm coming across as a bad guy here, but maybe this is a life lesson you might want to learn. Have some fucking money.
Oh.
What's up?
How about when you ever get this? You probably don't since you haven't been. But what I get a lot. It's like some hood rat gonna act stupid in the car's decline, blah, blah, blah. You want to charge your phone, drink your water, take a shit, and not buy nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta know. Be like, I'm gonna call my motherfucking homies up. And I'm like, you gotta call, man, get the fuck out of here.
That reminds me, and I'm only gonna call you out because you're here with me.
Yeah.
I'm working at Strangelove.
Oh, dude, you know what? I'm gonna
This fucking girl comes in. I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, I need to talk to you about something. I was like, off to a bad start? She's like, yeah, I was at Clockwork last night, and the bartender there was very rude to me. I was like, okay. And then she said the magic words, I was going to buy something. And in my mind, I'm like, stop right there. I don't care. And then she's going on and on and on. And she's talking about you. And I was like, let me get this straight. You had a bad time at a bar that I don't work at, don't manage, don't own, last night. Now you're coming here today to bother me about my friend Boogie, when you could have said something to him in real time. Like, what do you want me to do?
About a drink you were going to buy.
Because you went in when he was busy, asked for water, and he said you have to wait. What on earth could I possibly do to help you? I'm not your boss. I'm on his side. And also, it wasn't in this bar. Like, figure this out. Go back to Clockwork. He's there now. Go complain to him.
Yeah.
Here's the owner's email. Bother him. I'm sure we'll get you all the water you need, as busy as possible.
Oh, you remember this one?
Hit me.
We had the window open. You had a white leather jacket.
I remember.
Some girl had a white leather jacket. White leather jacket.
I thought it was a vibe. I mean, this girl might hit it off.
Reached over, drank my shot, and then spit on me or you or what? I think he spit on me.
Yeah. Well, what happened was he had reached over the bar, grabbed your non-alcoholic beverage, drank it all in one sip, and then just looked at you like.
Yeah.
And I was like, so now I'm going to kick him out. I was like, motherfucker, I'm doing you a favor. Get the fuck out of here right now because this guy's about to kill you. And you stood there for like 30 seconds. And then finally, I was like, oh my God, what's he going to do? And you're like, my man, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to apologize. And we don't need to say what else you said. So I got him out the door. But we got the way it is here, the door and the window. So he went out the door, but then stick his head in the window and spat at you.
Yeah, he spit through the window.
Yeah, that was uncalled for behavior.
Well, it gets better.
It does get better.
And then something happened. Like, we got him on the street.
He was on the street just wild.
Once he's on the street, it's his own problem.
Yeah, he was his problem now there, Robbie.
But then someone from somewhere else
someone else on the block.
He spit on them.
Yeah.
And that was not the dude you want to spit on.
If I had to line up all the dudes on the block that I would spit on, he would be dead last.
Well, he also threw an air conditioner at a cap or something.
There was someone had thrown away a stove or an oven, and he was trying to fight me. And he took a step back and tripped on it, fell in the street. I was like, man, you got your ass beat by a fucking appliance. Go
on. The cops rolled up, lowered the window, looked at him, raised the window, and
drove off.
They're like, don't want nothing to do with that.
I forgot that happened. There was a fucking wild drunk asshole just trying to throw haymakers at any dickhead walking on the street. The cops are like, what's going on? We're like, this guy. They're like, later.
Yeah, I remember the chick was like, I'm not getting thrown out of here. I was like, I didn't know this back then, but I was like, well, that's actually not up to you.
Yeah, I didn't know you could decide that. Like, actually, fun fact.
You're not making that.
You are. And yeah, what happened was the guy that he shouldn't have messed with, that he was messing with, this guy would have murdered him. But this guy was so non-phased. This guy had his fucking phone out, was on Instagram Live. He's about to beat this dude's ass.
Oh, he was. I remember
that's
that.
why, because he took a swing. He took a swing and just kind of like grazed his chin. And the reason was because he was like trying to live stream.
He was on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out.
And he would have too. And it's probably the best that he didn't, because the guy. Anyway, the girl, I always remember the girl grabbed, she's like, let's get out of here. Why do you always do this to me? You're always doing this. The guy's like, fuck everybody, I'm rich. Fucking after all this, then of course Ken Oriole pops up. I had your back, man. I had your back.
Yeah, I had your back. I was like watching from across the street.
I was just mixing a record, earning a Grammy. And I had your back. I had your back. All right, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Ken.
Wait.
I feel like that happened a lot.
Oh, well, you know.
Not that, but just, situations.
We get.
That's why I like Strange Love. It's like my Clockwork retirement plan. It's just easy, less issues. There's still issues, but they're like easily resolved. It's usually some drunk businessman who drank too much, who's like comes to a bar like, and you know what happens there? People who don't drink at bars like this, they get in a bar like that and they think they have to act a certain way.
Yeah.
It's like, brother, you can just be yourself. I would appreciate it. You don't have to like, punk rock bar. You guys like Limp Bizkit? It's like, my man, just relax.
Yeah,
Go back to your bank job tomorrow. It's fine.
I had dudes coming here and they feel they have to talk to me a certain way.
Yeah, they want to be like,
Because
hey,
the way
buddy.
They think.
Cool tats, bro.
Yeah,
Sick eight,
they
dog.
come in like, yo, come in.
Well, I don't like that.
What? That's how you talk.
You gotta lose that hand, dude.
Yeah.
To me again.
They're like, yo, come in. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Hello, excuse me. Hi, how are you? Okay, can I ask you something? Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking.
Hey, it's easy.
Now, what can I get you? What are you?
It's a matter of respect. I remember one time these two guys came in. This happens all the time, but they're getting round after round and not tipping. I know, listen, you get 2 beers, you don't tip me. It's $2. I'm not losing my mind over $2. But after like 3 rounds, like, hey man, like not for nothing. It is customary to tip.
Yeah.
You stiffed me 3 times in a row. I feel it's my duty just to let you know that I have noticed it. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
so then the one guy was like, oh, I was going to tip at the end. I was like, that's what they all say.
Oh, yeah.
And if you were, that's fine.
Yeah.
But, I didn't know that. If you told me, I still would have believed you, whatever. Now his friend goes with me. Guy's bullshit. Hey, man, why you yelling at my friend? I was like, because you stiffed me 3 times. He's like, yeah, well, we're going to pay you at the end. I was like, that's what he said. He's like, well, here's $20. What do you think of that? I was like, thank you. That's all I wanted. Like, it's not an argument. It's just, I felt disrespected. You have now blessed me. I feel respected. Let's go on with life. Thank you. And this guy couldn't let it go. And I was like, hey, man, if you're going to be a jerk, you can leave. But I have no issue. I don't go home and think about how mad I am.
Keep it going after that?
I go to bed easy peasy. I don't think about you dickheads.
Yeah, you're thinking about it.
Last thing on my mind. I come to work every day. I forgot you existed. Oh, shit, it's that guy.
Oh, that fucking guy.
But that's like, no one does that. Like, no one drinks 5 beers and tips at the end. That's just when you get called out.
No, that's some new school shit.
Yeah, like, ooh, I didn't know I couldn't do that. Guess I better tip.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Hey, man, you didn't tip me. Oops, here's $20.
I learned early in my little drinking career not to do that.
Yeah, it's like easy.
Like, this ain't a restaurant.
Sometimes when a young kid tips too good, I'm like, I wonder if they had a fake ID. Like, young kids don't tip as good as this kid. Clearly, like, he wants to be on my good side.
Either that or they're maybe a busser or...
Also true, yeah. I mean, even a child can be courteous.
Yeah.
Or an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But have you noticed, I started telling people, I think Dimitri told me that it's just like a law here, but like, no charging phones. And the thing is, I've been in bars where my phone died. I don't mind. You ask if you come up, yeah, correct. But these motherfuckers come up to you.
Yeah, oh no, I hate that.
I was like, can I help you? Charge my phone?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, eat shit. And then I'm like, oh, you got a charger?
I had a guy.
Oh, you don't have a charger? Oh, I got a charger. Not for your dumbass.
I had a guy ask me, fucking, what was it? Sunday. Asked me 5-6 times. Actually went to the corner, bought 2 chargers. Neither of them worked.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, so you're not going to charge my phone? Can you charge my phone? Are you going to charge? And he kept saying it. I was like, I don't have any chargers. I have the wires. I don't have the cube or the brick or whatever. I was like, I don't have that. It's physical. And he kept asking me. And then he started talking about Palestine and Israel too much. I'm like, okay, You're already crossing the
I don't want
line.
to hear it.
And then he's like starting to insult me. And then continues to ask me for the brick. So I start pretending to go fast. I was like, yeah. No, didn't bring it. I mean, it's the 8th time you ask me. I'm like, and I checked 8 times.
Yeah. And each time I want to help you less. I don't want to help you more. Each time you know, it burns me. Listen, motherfucker wants their phone charged. Listen, maybe that's how you pay. You got to get home, got to call an Uber. Someone comes up to you, hey man, you got a phone charger? Charge my vape? No.
No, and then you go,
shove that vape on your ass.
Charge your phone. I was like, I show up with a phone charger.
Yeah. Like a responsible adult.
Yeah.
Which we obviously are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Man, the hell with that. Oh, how about feeding the birds?
Is
the
that
bums? You know,
listen, strangers next to homeless shelter.
You get $5, they come back every time. And
yeah. I don't.
They'll be like, hey, can you help me out? Can you help me out?
Yeah, I got a story about that doesn't involve the bars. You know, I got a dog now.
Yeah.
So I get up at 5:30 in the morning every day and walk my dog. He's the best, but man, he likes to get up too early.
Frankie.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, little Franklin. So anyway, I take this huge park every morning. It's a tiny park, just a little dog run, play catch. Recently, there's been a guy. The dog park is small. It's split into 2 parts. He's been sleeping on one side. Listen, live and let live. I'm not a heartless piece of crap. But I'm playing catch my dog on one side, and he usually just gets up and leaves. Okay, no, because I go super early. Man needs to sleep.
Yeah.
But like recently, he's been getting a little comfortable there, and I'm always going to tell all his buddies.
Get out of my house.
Yeah, I'm telling all his buddies have a little, I'm taking over, you know. So, but also you don't want to be like, end up on YouTube, end up on Twitter looking like an asshole. So, come in one day, he's there, he's already awake. He's like chilling, goes back to sleep. His friend shows up, brings him a coffee.
Dog park without a dog.
Yeah. So his friend shows up, brings him a coffee. I was like, okay, this is going too far. Because now they're all going to hang out here, drink a coffee, drink a beer, and then a guy that I know with a dog comes in, and my dog is real friendly with people. He doesn't really get along with dogs too well, especially in the dog park with the ball. You come near his ball, he'll attack you. So he's done this guy's dog before. So this guy sees the unhoused human outside, and he looks at me, he's like, oh, you think maybe I can come on that side with you and Frank? I was like, listen, you can. But, you know my dog's going to flip out on your dog. Your dog's tiny. I was like, I got this. So, being a bartender, I feel like, because when you're working, you have to be in charge of everything. 2 idiots start popping off on each other. You have to take control. Break up fights.
Yeah,
diffuse situations. Anything that goes wrong, you're in charge of. You forget when you're out in the real world. You can just be like, fuck, you guys are out.
That's not y'all.
Yeah, that's not him. Exactly. So I was like, hey, guys, you got to get out of here. They're like, what? I was like, this is the dog park. We don't have a dog. I need to come on this side with my dog. Can you guys get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
And now they're like, they don't like that, They get mad at me and shit. I was like, brother, I don't care about anything other than the fact that you were in a dog park, you don't have a dog. This fucking park is 2 city blocks wide. You can sleep anywhere you want.
Is it really
it's huge. It's in Queens. It goes from like 54th to 56th. It's massive. I was like, go anywhere else. Get out of here. And they're yelling at me. They're, oh, why'd you have to talk to us like that? I was like, fucking leave. You're a bad man. I hope you have a bad day. So then, of course, the postscript is as I'm leaving with my dog, he's all tired from playing catch. Fucking sees these guys on the bench, falls down, lays down right in front of him. These guys are fucking mad as fuck at me. You happy? You happy? I was like, yeah, I'm happy. They're like, what? I was like, I asked you to leave and you left. How can I be happy? That's all I want. Like, I don't hold a grudge, man. I just want to play catch with my dog. And I don't want you in there. Yeah, I tell this story now. I sound like a bad guy.
Don't sound like a bad guy. I said what I would have done.
Oh, yeah.
I would have pulled my... I probably would have had a beer on me in the first place. Pound that shit right to the head. Throw the can on, pull my dick out, pee all over the front.
Well,
you happy? Fuck out of here.
Listen, I got no problem with them. It's just, get out of the dog park, man. I'm trying to play with my dog. One place.
There's time and place for everything, bro.
Yeah.
Dog park ain't your house.
There's some other dudes that like.
Why would you want to even live at a dog park?
I don't know. It's awful. I assume he's like.
I get it.
I mean, that's a whole subculture. I feel like this guy is ostracized from the scene. The other heads don't want him around. He's got to go sleep in the dog park by himself. The real heads want to find this guy.
In front of my building, there's I don't know how to say just a bunch of garbage. We gotta lift the fucking handles up and throw the garbage.
It's garbage cans.
It's not garbage cans. It's like a metal big fucking one-piece thing.
Okay.
but it's
Oh, I know you're talking about.
garbage recycling, all that. It's like some kind of dumpster thing.
Yeah.
And my old lady goes in there, throws recycling in it, and sees a leg. And she's like, what the fuck? And the
Human leg.
Yeah, a human leg. And so she's
Gotta be
like,
one of the last few things I'd want to see.
and then it starts moving.
Okay.
And there was a live guy just sleeping in there. I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Like, that's where you want it.
Like an Oscar.
I felt
Was he a
bad.
grouch?
I felt bad for him, but I mean, like, because I seen him too.
It's
Like,
funny, man. Come on.
I told shit, I was like, there's a guy there. I was like, yo, you good, homie? He's like, yeah, good. I was like, okay, well, let's go.
Close this lid back on.
When I did it was like paper recycling cardboard. So it wasn't like wet or...
Yeah.
But I mean, there's other places to like not be exactly there.
Yeah, Tompkins Square Park, man. Get a bench.
Right across the street.
Get a bush.
I just felt bad for the guy. But
Yeah, I do feel bad. Like, I know I tell these stories. It sounds like I'm just a heartless people. I feel bad for them, but it's also like, hey, man, like, it's time and a place.
That's not like where you want to be at.
There's a whole crew that hang out in another park that we walk through. And, man, they love Frank. They see him, they start barking at him. He's jumping around, he's jumping on them. He loves them. Those are my buddies. Maybe I should get them to take care of this other guy.
Like,
hey, man, I'm having some trouble over in the park. And they're like,
I'm fine, we'll handle this dope for you. Like, you fucking with Frank? I swear to God,
yeah. My dog's a little man about town. He's more popular, way more popular than I am. Are you kidding me? He goes to these little stores, he gives them treats. There's a flower shop.
I love that.
He stands in the window, the lady comes out and gives him water. He's like the little king.
Little king. Okay.
Yeah, so speaking of like when you were like, you don't know a customer's name, everyone knows my dog, and no one knows my name.
Yeah,
hey,
that's how it goes.
What is your name, by the way? I know that's Frank. Who are you? Like,
hey, Frank Dad.
Don't worry about me.
Frank Dad.
I actually have this theory, not even a theory, it's just I don't necessarily need customers knowing my name right away. I don't mind if a customer knows my name, but like if someone comes in, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, boss? What's your name?
Yeah.
You can stop right there. Yeah. We're going to have a bad experience together. Because once these guys know your name, they think that's like an express lane. You could be pouring 20 drinks. Yo, Boogie!
Yeah, hell no.
When you get a minute. Yeah. Brother, when I get a minute, I will look at you and say, can I get you something? Yeah. Until then, fuck. Can you see me making these drinks?
Oh, yeah.
This guy knew my name. Sorry. He's what can I do?
Oh, no, don't worry.
He knew the secret password. My fucking name.
Another one is when I got like, 3 people waiting for drinks. Yeah. And someone's yelling an order at the back of my head. Yeah. It's like, I want a Jack and Coke. I was like, so I'll just keep making whatever I'm doing.
No eye contact.
And then I'll pour whatever was doing. I was like, now who the fuck was yelling at the back of my fucking head? Like, why would you do that to me? Like, you want me to yell at the back of your fucking head?
Turn around. I'll give you this bottle in the back.
Turn around.
I remember the first time I really lost it on a customer. It was like a classic. When I first got hired, I only did Sunday nights. And I would come in after Brian Dudolovich.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Just not the newer Brian. Oh, not the
newer. Exactly.
And so, but Brian was awesome. But he would do this thing, like every now and then there'd be like some art opening that would end. They'd have everyone come here. This bar would be packed. Yeah. And one guy would put down his American Express, like, run an open tab up to 1,000. Brian wouldn't let me know. He wouldn't call Frank to get some backup. I would come in, I'm brand new, I'm bartending maybe 3 months. I come in, fucking packed house, run this up to $1,000. He'd be like, well, later, buddy. Yeah. And because it was an open bar, everyone's just acting completely insane. So, you're making, and everyone's ordering, give me 10 shots of Patron, give me 15, whatever. Right. So, and there's this one guy, he was yelling at me, snapping his fingers and shit. And I remember it was the first time I really lost on a customer. I was like, motherfucker, you fucking shake that hand at me one more time. I'm going to break it off I'm going to rip your arm off your body and beat you to death with it. You got to stop. And he was like, oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, man. 13 Patron shots when you get a chance. I was like, when I get a chance.
There you go. Yeah. So respect goes a long way.
It's a two-way street, man. I'll respect you.
I give everyone respect.
Normal.
And we're the same guy when it comes down to it. Yeah. I'll give you respect right off the bat. Yeah. But I want it back.
That's the thing. People are always like,
if I don't get it back, I'll take it as a disrespect or an insult. And I'm like, I call you sir, I do you this, I do you that, I fucking take care of you. Yeah, you was right in front, I tried to phone, do whatever I gotta do. You're gonna talk to me like that? Server is not a servant.
Server's not a servant.
I'm gonna fucking snap that shit out of your fucking head real fast. Don't.
Server's not a servant. Yeah. I love that. But yeah, it's like, people are like, respect is earned. Respect isn't earned. You come into the bar, I respect you. But you fucking act up, you can lose that respect like this, and it's hard to get it back. So you better
Yeah,
come
for
correct.
sure.
You know, come act like a fool. You can apologize, but like I
Yeah,
still think you're a fucking fool.
bro.
Yeah. Suck on, act like a fool, suck on, treat like a fool.
So I'm looking at that cigarette break.
You need a cigarette break?
It's 1:30. How we looking? We
I don't know, is that it? Let me check my notes real quick. Let me check my notes.
All right, so let's wrap
And
it up.
then we'll wrap it up.
But like Joe, at the end of the day, the guy with no socks and the other guy with no socks. Oh, you got socks? So there's only one guy with no socks who's not even Dominican.
Well, let's do a little, let's do like a little closing thing. You know?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, Bug. Well, hey man, I want to thank you for coming out and doing this with me.
Love you, homie.
Love you
God
too.
bless.
The
God
maiden
bless.
voyage of whatever we're gonna call this, Clockwork Television.
You know, no one told you that. Fucking love you so
Hey, I love
much.
you too.
God bless.
Remember when I was going through a tough time and I was like, man, I got no friends. And you're like, brother, I'd go drinking every Friday, and I would hang out with you and all your buddies every Friday.
Yeah.
I love that. That meant a lot to me. I never told you that, so I do it on camera, my man.
Love you, homie.
Love
God
you too,
bless,
buddy.
man. You've always been good to me.
Hey,
And let's wrap it up. All right,
Let's wrap it up.
Clockwork TV. Bam, come visit.
boom, back. Come see us.
Love, love, love.